Hey guys, David Arriaga here, and I just wanted to go real quick on this happy Friday. I want to talk to you real quick about a topic that a lot of people have probably been talking about starting with 2019, and that's basically about goal setting. And one of the topics I want to talk about is why goal setting may actually be holding you back from succeeding. And I just want to go over a few tips on the reason why. And number one reason was because we just don't set goals, either realistic goals, or we don't set the goals properly, or we kind of do it in a nonchalant, like, you know what, I want to do this, I want to earn this, I want to earn this much, I want to lose this much weight. It's like there's no beef behind it, no real intent, no real vision behind it. Kind of just like whatever. I just want to achieve this goal. Someone said I should do goals, so I'm going to list my goals out there, and away you go. So that's really why it doesn't work. You know, you need to set goal setting has to be a process. It has to be something that you need to set. And what I think, number one thing that most people do is set too many goals. They just put too many goals, and right off the first week in January, they're looking at their sheet of goals and they see that, what am I doing here? I can't achieve all these. So what I would suggest, tips that I have a few tips here for you. And number one is start with just doing 3 goals. Start with 3 basic goals that you want to achieve this year. Just start with that first. It could be health. Maybe you want to lose some weight. It could be financial. You want to start earning a little bit extra money. Maybe get a promotion at your current job, so you can earn more money, or maybe looking to start your own business. Yeah, it could be so set what is it that you want to obtain when you get there. If it's a promotion at work, what are you looking to have your salary increase by? If it's starting your own business, then you want to start your own business, and what are you looking to achieve by starting your own business? What is it that you're looking to gain, whether it be financially, maybe it's time freedom, so what is it that, and maybe personal, maybe just relationship, maybe you just don't feel that your relationship with your wife or your girlfriend, boyfriend, significant other, whatever it may be, your children, just not where it needs to be. You just don't feel like I have it. So let's start with those simple goals as to what is it that you want, and start by where is it that you're trying to achieve, like what is it that you want to have, and then see that, vision that. If it's more money, then think about, okay, I want to start making an extra $5,000 a month. Well, visualize what you're going to do with that money. Visualize that day, that extra $5,000 is in your bank account. What are you going to do? What are you exactly? Is it going to be pay bills, take a vacation with the family, do something else? Whatever it is that you want to do, then just visualize that, and that's basically going to help you see it. Because if you can see it, if you can feel it, you can taste it, it's just easier to achieve. It's easier to get to. So that's one of the things that you want to do about your goals. So your goals, make them realistic. Do not, if you've never earned more than $500 in your part-time job or on your business, you cannot say that next month you're going to earn $10,000 a month. It's just not realistic, So that's where it's going to hold you back. Because then what happens is you only earn, $800 or $900 or $1,000, which you doubled your income. But now you're looking at this goal of I wanted $10,000, and you're going, see, it doesn't work. I'm not going to make it, and you quit. So you need to do these goals. So what you need to do is, I would say, take 3 goals, make them as high obstacle goals as I call them. So if you want to say, I do want to make $10,000 a month in my business. I want to lose 100 pounds. I want to spend much more quality time with my children or my wife or my significant other. Let's just assume that those are your 3 goals. And you have to make what we call SMART goals. And they got to be specific goals. Again, they have to be specific as to exactly what is it that you're trying to get to. What is it that you want to do? That's number one. It's got to be measurable. You need to measure what is it that you're trying to you need to have a goal that you can measure, right? If it's losing weight, that's easy to measure, right? Because you know what you weigh today. And as you losing weight, you know where you're going. So that's a big plus. It needs to be attainable. Again, don't make it an unrealistic goal. Don't make it a goal that like people just I've never lost 30 pounds, but I'm going to lose 200 pounds. That's just not realistic. So it's got to be something attainable. Make it relevant. something that you can touch and feel, something that you know relevant to you, that you feel in your heart, I need to obtain this goal, I need to get this goal done to improve my life, whatever it may be. So make sure that that's what you're doing. It needs to be time bound, so you have to have a specific time to it. It cannot just be an open goal saying, I just want to do this, I just want to earn this much money, it cannot. It needs to be where you're kind of like seeing, where it's at a time, say, I need to achieve this to this point. And this is the one I want to talk about, time goals. So what you need to do when you have these 3 goals, again, starting with 3 goals, you can have more, but I would say start with 3. And then maybe, again, if you have, let's go to the financial one. You say, okay, I want to earn $10,000 a month in my income. And you start doing that, but you realize that you've only earned $500 at the most. So set a weekly goal and say, okay, next week I want to try to earn an extra $50. And then you said a monthly goal. Now next month I want to try to earn an extra $400. And then the second month, now I want to try to up that up to $500. And then the next one to $600. See, so you're basically setting up these smaller goals that now when you achieve that, you're patting yourself on the back and you're going, look, I made this goal. So now the larger goal doesn't look so far-fetched. So again, you need to be specific with them, and they need to make sense. You can't just be all over the place and just kind of have this ridiculous goal that it's just going to be impossible to reach in a shorter period of time. So it's very, very important that you do the goals in that manner. That's kind of what's helped me, because I was the same way. I go to an event, a meeting, and one of the first things they always talk about is set your goals. And the first thing I would throw down there is I'm going to make $10,000 next month. But I barely made $1,000 last month. So how am I going to go from 1,000? I'm not saying that's not possible. There's been stories of people that have done that, but that's not normal. And so you want to be something that that you can achieve. So again, you have your long-term goal, maybe for the year 2019. This is what I want to do. Then you set your monthly goals to get to that, and then you set your weekly goals, and then you set your daily goals. And one of the suggestions that I have is you need to just get yourself some kind of journal. Something that you can write these goals down, and the biggest part of the journal is for your daily goals. So every day you wake up and you look at what are you going to focus on today to get that goal that you need to achieve for that week, that would then transcend to the goal you're going to achieve for that month, then again transcend to the goal that you need for the year. So that's very important, is to achieve, to get a journal, somewhere around notebook. Doesn't have to be a fancy journal, any simple notebook, pieces of paper, on your computer, in notes if you have a Mac or Windows, TextPad, whatever, just keeping track there. But every day, write what your goal is. And one of the biggest key is in the morning, before you even write that down, write down what you're grateful for. Write down for what you're very happy and grateful for, what you have and what you succeeded so far. And that'll give you that energy to continue. That'll give you that energy to want to continue to achieve these goals and not quit, not stop. Because this is one of the biggest things we do. It's so easy to sit down and just write down on paper what we're going to do, and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. It's so easy. Talk is cheap, but action is what really backs it up. So you need to make sure that you're proceeding like you should be and doing what you should do on these actions here. So just want to look at my notes here, make sure that I've covered everything I want to do. Does anyone have any questions? I know I see some people live. If you have any questions, comment below. I'd be more than happy to give you some more information if you want. And what I want to do, I got some additional tips and some more, actually working on building a little guide on exactly how you should do these goals. So if you're interested in getting that, send me a private message, and I'll be more than happy to get that information to you. So, so again, if you're interested in finding out more about goal setting, again, we're still in January, so it's a perfect time to still get these things in the right track. And make 2019 the year that you want it to be, and let's just not make it the same as every year. We keep saying we all have goals, we all set goals, but we just never, I know a lot of people, including myself, just never seem to get there. It's just because, I think partially it's because we set some ridiculous goals right off the bat, things that we've never been close to achieving. And you can't say I want to travel around the whole world this year and you never left your state. I mean, it's just not being realistic. You never left your state, but you're going to travel the whole world. You need to start small. Okay, if you live in New York, I say, well, let me go visit a beach in Jersey, and let me stretch that out now to somewhere, maybe Boston, and then now you're expanding, and then you move. So it's the same concept. You cannot go from. It's not a lotto mindset and goal setting. Just poor today, rich tomorrow. It's got to be a process that you got to build. So that's basically it. I hope this was very helpful. Let me know if it was. And again, if you want a better guide, more accurate, more detailed, let me say concise information on how to set up these goals, send me a private message. Be more than happy to get this over to you. I'm working actually on finalizing it, but I'll be more than happy to get you, maybe even get your input and make sure I get you something that works specifically for you. And I'll be more than happy to tell you where you can get one of these journals if you're interested in it. It's not my journals, produced by somebody else, but if you're interested in getting one of these that'll help you, or some other journals that I'm aware of, I'm more than happy to try to guide you in the right way and what makes sense. So again, if you want that information, send me a private message. Be more than happy to send that over to you. You guys have a happy Friday, a happy weekend, and I look forward to speaking to you guys later. Make it a great day. Talk to you guys later.